best summer in LA.
Yeah, got your email.
I shopped on Rodeo, went to the Getty.
Got your postcard.
And, entre nous, I indulged in a little summer fling.
Is he in this trunk?
He was a paralegal where I did my internship. By day, I wowed attorneys in the boardroom. By night, I wowed Monsieur Fling in the bedroom.
Yeah, I had a lot of excitement in the bedroom, too. Bugs. This big, and they flew.
Mona, didn't you go out, meet any guys?
Clearly, you didn't read my email. Too many freaks, not enough circuses.
Well, wait till you see all the cute clothes I got. I think I even lost weight. I mean, can you believe there's a size smaller than a 0?
The more things change, the more they suck the same. Welcome home, kid.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me.
Mom, having the chocolate flown in all the way from Belgium?
What has Mother always told you? When it comes to chocolate, coffee, and men, the richer, the better. Hey, Double D's. Oh, God, whatever you're planning, it's big. I'm gonna have to get my eyebrows waxed, aren't I? Yes, and as a general rule, yes.
We are planning a surprise anniversary party for my mom and daddy. Well, it won't be as much of a surprise for Mom since she's throwing it, but Daddy will be surprised. And you might want to consult the wax lady about those bristly hairs on the back of your thighs. What are you looking for?
My self-esteem. I swear I had it when I came in. Sugar Bear, ever since your father's heart attack, I've got a whole new outlook. Spin, live, love, spend. And that's different how?
It's all about the here and now. You can't wait for happiness to go on sale. If you want it, you gotta go ahead and pay full price.
There is no end to the rewards of good parenting. So, is it your 25th anniversary already? Don't age me, dear. It's our 24th.
And the highlight of the affair will be a family slideshow focusing, of course, on Daddy with his daughters. Did you bring your pictures?
I was wondering what you wanted these for.
Mona, there are only 6 pictures in here.
Well, there was a picture from last Thanksgiving of you, Daddy, and my arm, but you thought your lips looked greasy and you destroyed it.
Right. Then I guess I'll have to work with these.
Well, how many do you have?
I'm not sure. I've still got to get grades 4 through 12 out of storage.
Camille, these pictures are incredible. I mean, how did you get Beyonce to pose with that lion?
I didn't. We were on safari in Kenya. The lion ran up. I snapped the photograph. And I tell you, in addition to singing and dancing, the girl can run.
Oh, and where were these taken?
The Australian outback. I was there while they were shooting that Survivor show. Snuck over to their camp and got some really great nudes.
Hello, Mr. Probst. Nice boomerang.
Adam, don't you have something you need to do?
Yeah, but I'd be arrested if I did it right here.
Sorry about that, Camille. Adam's just a little coarse.
Coarse?
Yes, it means uncouth, crass, rough-hewn.
Rough-hewn? Where'd you get that?
I read, Mona. And all I'm saying is, when it comes to Adam's humanness, he's not human. So, back to business.
Please. So, with the cover art you've done and your freelance work, you are obviously qualified to shoot our new artist, Aristophanes.
Aristophanes? Really? Not very catchy, is it?
Okay, we're still working on his name.
I crossed it off the list.
Ooh, more nudes. I like those cinnamon buns.
Yeah, that's my ex. And the lady underneath him, his secretary.
The shadows are fabulous.
How can you stand to have a picture like that in your portfolio? I caught my ex-girlfriend cheating once. I just died inside. And then I put dog doodle on her car handles.
Wish I'd thought of that. Instead, I keep this as a reminder. That was the end of that, not the end of me.
Wow.
So, do you want me to shoot this nameless bloke or what?
Yes, definitely. We would love for you to shoot Scaramouche.
I'll go get the contract.
So, Mona, are you shagging him?
What? No. Spencer and I have been friends for years. He's so in the no shag zone. I mean, we don't even think of each other as shaggable. Ugh, he has zero shaggability.
Good God, woman, open your eyes. Look, it's George Bush with a book. You don't see that much.
I mean, who throws a 24th anniversary party? You know why she's doing it? I'll tell you why she's doing it. She's doing it just to rub my face in it for the 24th time. That's why she's doing it.
Ma, it's not like Big Diddy's skulking around looking for ways to annoy you. Hello, sweetness. Hello, bitterness. I came to invite you to my extravagantly faboo anniversary bash. I would have mailed this, but I knew you'd be here, sucking the joy from your daughter's life.
This is unexpected. Almost as unexpected as your new hair having no tire tracks. Guess the cat died a natural death this time.
Oh, did one of your 14 go missing? Miss Aubrey not anyone? Oh, okay. You suddenly get tropical in here.
Are we having a hot flash?
Don't be silly. Women in their mid-30s do not have hot flashes.
What does that have to do with you? Here comes menopause, here comes menopause. Here comes menopause. What?
Please, the woman came to invite you to a party.
That's right. Wait. You are having a surprise party for a man who just had a heart attack? I will be there.
You will? Wonderful. I assume you won't be bringing anyone.
No, because he ran off with some horse in stilettos.
Hence the party. Wow, Camille, I see the photo shoot went really well.
Yeah, the way you integrated the guitar and the torso, genius.
Genius. I should be charging more.
This look is perfect for Adonis.
Adonis. I rather like that.
Yeah, the only name left on the list was ridiculous.
What was it?
Ridiculous.
Wait a minute, this is Spencer.
Yeah, the sweet thing stopped by the shoot to see if there was anything I needed.
Oh, I didn't know you were gonna do that. But this is a great candid. I mean, Spencer doesn't usually look so good in pictures. The camera tends to chunk him up.
It can make a brother look bloated.
Camille, I hope I'm not out of line asking this, but my family's having this big anniversary thing Saturday, and I was just wondering if you'd consider taking some shots like these. Maybe get a few hundred of me and my dad.
I'd be glad to do you a favor. I've got to run. Call me with the details, and I'll be sure to bring my Elton John slimming lens. It also adds hair.
There's a party on Saturday.
Yes, pick me up at 8 and wear anything but that orange Sean John.
You told me you liked that.
I'm sober now.
Oh, you heteros and your games. Why do you do that to him?
Do what?
Can't you see?
See what?
The truth. I'll see no more.
You haven't said anything.
Exactly.
Get out.
I've already left. And exactly how much is this surprise gonna cost me?
Daddy, we have to have the Cristal and the Camembert and the Beluga.
Just tightening. Can't breathe.
Ain't nothing wrong with your heart, little mister. And I've got the torn 90 to prove it.
You got me.
2 times, as I recall.
Oh.
Hey. Oh, Dad, I didn't know you were going to be up here.
Just passing through on my way to the poorhouse.
Actually, Doodlebug, your father and I off to do his cardiovascular exercise. Brisk 2-mile walk. That's once around Burberry and twice around Neiman's.
Just tightening.
That's the third message he sent today. Summer fling is starting to feel more like summer cling.
Well, why don't you want to see him anymore?
After Neil and I broke up, I needed a relationship vacation, and Summer Fling and I agreed that there'd be no strings. Well, there were little fuzzy handcuffs, but no strings.
Did you call me up here just to flaunt your sex life?
No, I wanted you to preview the slideshow. Look, me and Daddy when I was born, me and Daddy the first time you took me sailing, and that's you.
With Dad hiking in the Grand Canyon? And there we are in front of the Eiffel Tower. And at the Wailing Wall with Whitney and Bobby.
Amazing, right?
Beyond amazing, especially since I've never been to any of these places.
But everyone at the party will think you have. I am a whiz with iPhoto. Look, here, I gave you braids and uncrossed your eye.
A year after fate dumped you on my doorstep, you still don't get it.
Mona, I saw how you reacted to all the pictures I had, and I just wanted to make sure you had just as many.
But you can't digitally rewrite family history.
Yes, you can. Control-Alt-7 with
Enough
iPhoto.
about iPhoto. This is not my childhood.
I just wanted there to be a balance.
Well, there wasn't any. You grew up really knowing our father, and I didn't, okay? I'm sorry my relationship with him is too pathetic for your little slideshow. You'd think Dee Dee would have learned something about me over the last 12 months. I mean, why can't you just leave things alone?
Because her mother's an ass.
What does that have to do with anything?
Nothing. I just like to point it out at every opportunity.
This whole thing with the pictures just reminded me how much Dad wasn't there.
Well, you know, pictures don't necessarily tell the whole story.
Yeah, but no pictures do.
Mona, fixation on the past is the most significant obstacle to contentment in the present. I think you just need to move forward. If that doesn't work, eat a cheesecake. And don't stop till you hit cardboard.
If this is the best Monsieur Marcel can do, we are clearly facing a tablecloth crisis. What do you think?
I think I'm an idiot. Whenever I try to do anything nice for Mona, I wind up making her feel worse. What kind of sister does that? I'm just this callous, unfeeling, thoughtless, insensitive, jump in any time, Mom.
Oh, I'm sorry, dear. I drifted.
Are you okay?
Just feeling a little run down. What were we discussing?
Mona.
Oh, yes. I don't think you should make a career out of cheering her up. I mean, you have better luck finding real diamonds in Phyllis's jewelry jar.
I just wish things were different for Mona and Daddy.
It's very compassionate of you, sweetheart, but you can't turn back time. Well, not without a good 20 grand and a surgeon who's discreet.
Good morning, squatters.
And where have you been, young lady? Out late again acting like some tramp? After all I've done for you, it just tears me up inside.
I'm 3 minutes late, and what do you care?
I don't. That's my monologue for tonight. I'm auditioning for an all-male, all-Asian production of Gypsy, and I'm a shoo-in for Mama Rose.
A Gaysian gypsy? Good luck with that show. What are you two doing in here?
I got the Adonis press release you wanted.
And I brought you a message from Big Daddy Charles. He wants you and Dee Dee to meet him for lunch today at the Riverdale Country Club. Oh, can I eat your lean cuisine?
Well, I would love to have lunch with Daddy at the... Wait a minute, I bet Dee Dee's behind this. Man, when she decides to work a nerve, she just puts on spurs and rides that puppy.
So, it's a free lunch with your pops.
Yeah, but don't you and I have plans?
Oh, no, I'm cool.
More odd behavior from Spencer. Maybe somebody's trying to tell you something.
Maybe somebody has to go put on jazz pants for an audition.
Okay, first of all, they're jazz shorts. And can I leave the bitchy to me?
Excuse me, Roberta, could I have another basket of the olive bread?
Going for 3, are we? When you carb loading for a marathon?
No, I'm just trying to fill the time while I wait for my dad and my sister.
Oh, she called. She ain't coming.
What?
Hello?
Dee Dee?
Hey, Mona. You having a good time?
No, where the hell are you two?
What do you mean, you two? Daddy's not there having lunch with you?
Even I'm not having lunch with me.
Hold, please. I have another call. Hello?
Dee Dee, honey, I'm tied up with the real estate board. I'm going to need to reschedule lunch. And tell your sister I'm sorry, too. I love you.
You know, Mona, one of the nuttiest things just happened. You are gonna laugh.
He's not coming, is he?
He's not. That's the funny part. I never was. I wanted you two to have lunch, you know, to make up for the time you didn't have with them. And from your chilly silence, it's pretty clear you're mad at Daddy.
No, I'm mad at you.
Ooh, that wasn't clear from your chilly silence.
You know, Dee Dee, I don't have to go looking for disappointment because you always dig it up. Always. Roberta, where's my olive loaf?
There you go. And if you're thinking about dessert, might I suggest something from our sugar caddy? Our equal is particularly fresh today.
Ma, if you're here to say I told you so, please don't.
Is that how you see me? As someone who always says, I told you so?
I don't necessarily see you that way so much as I hear you that way. So please don't start in about Dad and how unreliable he is.
I would never do that at a time like this. I mean, Lord knows Charles isn't perfect. He's arrogant, stubborn, inconsiderate, short. But he's your father, and that's why I try not to be negative about him.
And I appreciate that.
Mona, you know, it's only natural for you to have certain expectations of your father.
But I was at a place where I was comfortable having none. Now, thanks to Dee Dee, I'm wondering where the hell was my father all those years?
Well, he may have been there more than you remember.
Pictures of me? And I'm guessing the guy without a head is Dad.
I was more bitter about the divorce than even I knew. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Oh.
A box of heads? What am I supposed to do with these?
Honey, get some glue and put your childhood back together.
Looks like you missed one.
Actually, I couldn't bring myself to butcher that. Look how proud he is holding you. You are his firstborn, and you have a connection with your father that no one can ever take away.
You damn sure tried with the scissors, though. Thanks, Ma. Oh.
Okay, I'll see you later, baby. I prepped her for you.
Hey, Mona. Hope you like roses. They come from my heart.
Actually, they come from someone else. They're addressed to you.
So I re-gifted the flowers from Mr. Fling. Just please hear me out.
Listen, I'm okay. And I was fine with my relationship with Dad until you pointed out what was defective about it. And I know it's foreign to you that somebody could have a relationship that isn't perfect and actually be happy with that. But I do, and I am. It's how I cope.
Wow, you've really got this thing with Dad in perspective.
I'm talking about you now. You're my sister, and that's my cross to bear.
I didn't see the change-up coming.
Guess you have a lot to learn about your sister.
So do you.
Not really. While you were away for the summer, I house sat, remember? That's a curious, shower head you've got there.
It's therapeutic.
I bet it is. Adam, I'm on my way.
Okay, I give! Your constant verbal assaults have finally worn me down. I'm reduced to emotional rubble. For 62 grueling days, I have been gossip-free, but a man who wears a thong can only be so strong. Spencer loves you. He's loved you since college. He told me so himself at Jason and Karen's wedding. He's been fighting it for years, and it's killing him inside. Whew, I'm spent.
Spencer actually told you this?
From his own sensual but manly lips.
Yeah, I had sensed that something was going on with him, but is this possible?
Trust me, Spencer is passionate about you. I listen. I see. I know.
Previously on Half and Half.
I had the best summer in LA.
Yeah, got your email.
And, entre nous, I indulged in a little summer fling.
Is he in this trunk?
We are planning a surprise anniversary party for my mom and daddy. Well, it won't be as much of a surprise for mom since she's throwing it, but daddy will be surprised.
Camille, these pictures are incredible. I mean, how did you get Beyonce to pose with that lion?
I didn't. We were on safari in Kenya. The lion ran up. I snapped the photograph. And I tell you, in addition to singing and dancing, the girl can run.
You suddenly get tropical in here.
Are we having a hot flash?
Don't be silly. Women in their mid-30s do not have hot flashes.
What does that have to do with you?
Spencer loves you. He's loved you since college. He told me so himself at Jason and Karen's wedding. He's been fighting it for years, and it's killing him inside. Whew, I'm spent.
Yeah, I'd sensed that something was going on with him, but is this possible?
Spencer is passionate about you. I listen. I see. I know. How'd I miss that?
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me. Whatever we want, all we need is loving. Yeah, that's the way I feel it should be. You and me.
Good, you're home. I gotta talk to you.
Can it wait, say, 3 to 5 minutes?
No. I just saw Spencer in the elevator at Delicious slobbing down Camille, our new photographer.
So?
He didn't tell me first. No, I don't mean he had to tell me before he tongued her, but now I realize this has been going on for a while. I mean, the canceled lunches, the whispered phone calls. We're supposed to share everything.
Mona, some things are private and cannot be discussed because they could turn a person's world upside down. I mean, that's why I can't tell you about the miscellaneous baby I might be pregnant with, so get over it.
Know what? Spencer can wait. Did you say miscellaneous baby?
I am just one trickle away from knowing my fate.
Oh my God, Dee Dee, who, when, how?
Mr. Summer Fling on the beach, and I think you know how.
How could you not use a condom? You took a whole suitcase full.
Of course we did, but it broke. I think the salt wore it down.
Oh, from the ocean water.
No, from the margaritas. Mona, what am I gonna do if I'm pregnant? I'm only in my 2nd year of law school. I'm just getting used to being on my own. How can I be independent with a dependent?
Well, maybe you're not pregnant. I mean, how late are you?
28 hours and 19 minutes.
You might want to hold off on buying a breast pump.
Mona, I have gained 2 pounds and I am craving salami. I'm going insane. Would you mind if I peed alone?
Actually, I'd prefer it. But please call me as soon as you know. I'll be at Spencer's. Hey, can I tell him you might be knocked up just to break the ice?
No, you cannot.
Well then, can I tell Dad? I've been waiting years for you to mess up this big.
Not a few screams of joy. Suddenly the whole neighborhood's... Oh, it's you.
Yes, it's me, nipple guy. And I have to tell you, my feelings are a little hurt. That's why I'm here. In the middle of a sex scene.
Can this wait? I have a guest.
Oh, she's still here?
Yes, she is.
Camille. Hi.
Yep, Camille. Y'all met, remember? At work, when everybody had on pants.
Care for a little vino?
No thanks. I don't like drinking out of Spencer's jelly jars.
Oh, me either. I'm pretty much game for anything, but I draw the line at Welsh's grape collectibles. We have actual glasses now.
Ain't she classy?
We? Is she living here?
Oh, no, darling. Relax.
Look, I just didn't want to tell anyone about us until I knew it was real.
That's okay. I just thought we were friends, that's all.
Come on, Mona. Don't go questioning our friendship over this.
And if I may butt in, which I'm going to do anyway, so don't try and stop me. Friendship's not always defined by the sharing of secrets. Sometimes it's defined by the giving of space.
Oh, that's nice. Real nice.
I suppose you make a point. Some sort of grown-uppy, more mature than I am kind of point. And I will contemplate that point on the other side of this door.
Well, thanks for playing. See you later. Bye.
Oh.
Don't mind Mona. She's, well, once you meet her mother, you'll understand.
I knew you'd lose that man if you didn't do something. Now look what's happened. Not only have you lost him to an older woman. And a foreigner at that. You let that woman sail across the ocean to take your man.
Ma, Spencer wasn't my man.
And you know why? Because you didn't listen to your mother. I begged you to get to that man before somebody else did. Now you can't get to him because somebody else listened to her mother and beat you to the goods.
He's just a friend. Sure, a friend I spend most of my free time with, but hey, if he's happy, I'm happy. I'll just have to get a hobby.
Well, your new hobby is going to be being alone. You want to know about alone? I'll tell you about alone. It's waking up in the morning, there's 2 eyes staring at you, and they belong to a cat. And sometimes there's 4 eyes because the cat brought someone home. That's alone.
Do they have psychotherapists for psychotherapists?
Don't drag Dr. Hoffman into this. Now, have you thought about how to get Spencer back?
Ma, I couldn't stop this if I wanted to. This thing is moving fast. Remember Spencer's jelly jars? Gone. They have wine glasses now.
Wine glasses? What did I tell you? I tell you what I told you. I told you to buy that man some wine glasses. 2 Christmases ago, I told you that. I even went down to Crate and Barrel and bought some for you to give to him, but what did you do? You kept them for yourself. Now you got 8 matching wine glasses and no man. All right, get it up.
I always wondered what outfit I wouldn't want to get caught dead in. Now I know.
And I always wondered if pets really do look like their owners. They do.
Speaking of pets, tell your herd of cats you'll be home early on Saturday. The party will be over by 10 so Charles and I can spend a romantic evening together.
Oh, does the Ritz have a defibrillator in every room now?
Charles is more energetic than you think. In fact, I'm trying to figure out how to slow him down in the boudoir.
Trust me, you can't. Just get through those 3 minutes and get on with your day.
If a blue plus sign appears, congratulations, you're going to be a mother. If a pink minus sign appears, congratulations, you're not going to be a mother. Talk about straddling the fence.
Hello, Lo. Baby D, it's Mother. Woo! I'll be right out. Sweetheart, can I get into the little girl's room? Had a couple of French martinis that beats you, and you know I don't sit on public porcelain.
Give me a second! I didn't know you were coming over.
Well, I needed you to proofread the party menu. Shoo, go.
So, am I gonna be Auntie Mona?
Shh! I don't know yet. I peed on the stick, but before I could look at it, my mom showed up. Now it's locked in the bathroom with her. Save yourself! Mother, could you hurry up, please?
Just a minute, darling.
No! Now! I need to get back in there!
Show a little patience. A little intestinal distress, dear.
Yes, that's it. Okay, time to go. Just leave the menu on your way out.
Right, dear. Just make sure you take a good look at this. Oh, my God, I'm pregnant.
What do you mean you're pregnant? What do you mean you're pregnant? Mom, this is my pregnancy test.
No, dear, this is my pregnancy test.
What are you doing taking a pregnancy test?
What are you doing taking a pregnancy test?
I asked you first, and what makes you think that this one is yours?
Because these are the nail marks I left when I was clutching it, waiting for the results in your bathroom.
Well, if this one is yours, then where is mine? Woo! Yes! I'm not pregnant.
And it's a good thing you're not, young lady. How dare you almost make me a grandmother?
I think that is really off the subject. Mom, you're pregnant? How is that possible?
Well, your father and I have been rekindling our passion ever since his heart attack. I mean, could have happened any one of 1,000 times. Fairmont, backseat of the Bentley, your couch.
Okay. Okay. It's just, we all thought that you were starting menopause.
Guess I had a few eggs left in the carton.
So what now?
I don't know. With you on your own, it was just starting to be about me. And your father, his heart is barely beating as it is. I better have the paramedics standing by when I drop this one on him.
Hey.
Hey. Look, I just wanted to get my leather jacket. I think I left it here.
Yeah, you did. I'm sorry I showed up at your place earlier. That was kind of awkward.
Yeah.
Kind of like now.
Yeah. Well, I gotta run. Camille's waiting in the car.
Great. You know, Spence, I'm glad you found someone who feels the same way about you that you feel about them.
What's that mean?
It means I'm being supportive. Now go.
Guess what?
You're pregnant and I'm the good daughter now?
Sorry, your luck hasn't changed that much. I'm not having a baby. But my mother is.
Can she do that?
Apparently she can. And she did. And she is.
Wow. Dee Dee's times 3. Scary.
Not to me, I'm thrilled. I think. Yeah, I am.
I can't believe your mom's gonna be a mom again. This is like a huge life-altering change, especially for you.
How so?
Well, I'm the firstborn. That's in stone. But you've just become the middle child. You're not Cindy Brady anymore. From now on, you're Jan.
Hey, I've been looking for you, man. We gotta talk. Why didn't Mona tell me she's happy I found someone who feels the same way about me as I feel about them? What's up with that, huh?
I don't like being accosted. You have 15 minutes to get your hands off me.
Did you tell Mona what you swore you'd never tell that I told you?
I am offended that you would even think such a thing. When you tell a gay person to keep a secret, it's kept. That's what we do. Keep secrets. Got any more?
No. And I don't ever want Mona to know I had real feelings for her.
Had? Don't you mean have? I'm not fooled by that British beard you were sexing in the elevator. I know what's going on in here. Wow. Gibraltar.
Look, what I had for Mona was real, but she's made it clear she doesn't feel the same way, so I moved on. I'm with Camille.
Sweetheart, you did a great job with the party. And with your mother not drinking, it's not going to cost me nearly as much as I thought.
Yeah, Mom's trading one bottle for another.
Wow. We're going to be doing the bottle thing again. Private school, and the car, and the college. Chest tightening. Can't breathe.
Remember the little boy who cried, chest tightening? You're gonna be all right. We're all gonna be all right. I'm gonna be a big sister, and you're gonna be somebody else's dad.
Yeah, I'm gonna be somebody else's old dad. I used to be the hip dad. Now I'm gonna be the hip replacement dad.
Pop, don't put that kind of pressure on yourself. You were never hip.
Mrs. Thorne, the candid photos will turn out much better if they're a little bit more candid.
Dear, I don't do Pilates, Tybo facials, and Botox merely to provide eye candy for the random construction worker. I do it for image, and with pictures, I control that image by knowing where the camera is at all times so I can look my absolute best. I don't do candid.
I see.
I knew you would.
Want some ice to keep those things chilled while you work your way down to the prime rib?
I don't bother. I brought a cold pack with me.
Need a to-go cup for your champagne?
Got that covered too.
You're good. Can't wait to see where you put the fondue.
Mona, they're out of shrimp, and something told me to check the bottom of your bag.
Hey, this is my family. I'm entitled to this food. I just don't happen to be hungry right now.
Listen, I need to apologize. I could have told you about Camille a lot sooner.
Well, sometimes it's hard to tell people what's going on. So you just don't. And then they find out another way. Guess that's how life is.
Yeah.
It's not like I do this all the time.
Mona, please. It's why they have your picture at the register at the Red Lobster.
Camille, that is an amazing gown.
Oh, thanks. It was a ceremonial Mandarin wedding dress, but I scored it off a shoot for Panda Express. Oh, Mrs. Thorne, I was just about to reload.
Damn, I hate to waste a good pose.
Oh, there's my man. I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Hey, babe.
Look at them. They're cute together, huh?
Yeah, real cute. Did I miss something? Ma, I can't believe you actually decided to show up. What made you change? Or have you been drinking?
I'm here, aren't I? I would have been here sooner, but a crowd swept me into the Maimon bat mitzvah down the hall. Those kosher colladas really got some kick.
Well, I need to talk to you about some kind of delicate. It's about Big Dee. She's...
It's what I thought, isn't it? She going through the change.
Alice.
Big estrogen challenge, Dee Dee.
I don't think you want to go there.
I'm a grown-up. I know where I want to go.
Okay.
I see you're living alone and loving it club went home early. So glad you can make it.
And I see you don't have a drink in your hand. Allow me to share.
It's like an old friend. Too bad my doctors advised me not to drink. The things they have trumped up over the last 20 years.
Those menopausal personal summers finally getting to you.
Phyllis, did he tell you we're pregnant?
Pregnant?
Yes, which explains my pooch. How about yours?
You can't be pregnant. You old, and he's older.
But I still know how to lay it down.
So you see, what you thought was menopause was actually the end of my first trimester.
So you actually do have sex with that man? I'm speechless.
That's the best gift I've gotten tonight. Thank you.
Here's to another 24 years of happiness, togetherness.
And unexpected miracles.
To my mom and dad.
I hope that Amazon has a 15-pound baby.
That's what I love about you, Ma. You never give up hope.
It was a nice party, wasn't it?
It was quite a night. The man I never wanted got away, and the inside of my purse smells like I found Nemo. I'm feeling good.
Plus, our mothers finally spent some time together, just the two of them.
I don't think throwing up in adjoining stalls could be considered an act of togetherness.
Hey, we are talking about our mothers. We should take what we can get.
You guys are gonna love this seafood gumbo. Patient of mine is a chef. He's been going through a bad divorce, but in between sobs, I made him write down all the ingredients.
Smells delicious. Maybe I can impress Camille with it. Can I have the recipe?
Not without a court order. This is a pot full of doctor-patient privilege.
Well, when do we get to taste this chef-tacular meal, Ma? What?
Yeah, I'm ready to get my grub on.
Hey, I am not over here popping out hungry man dinners.
What's a hungry man dinner?
Oh, it's something you have on Christmas when your dad's with his other family.
Walked right into that one.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me. And whatever we want, all we need is loving. Yeah, that's the way I feel it should be. You and me.
This game's a lot more fun now that Dee Dee's gone.
Yeah, who's she kidding with her made-up words like quagmire and paroxysm?
So, Spencer, sounds like you and Camille are serious. She got any man friends for Mona?
We're working on it. We don't want Mona to be alone for the rest of her life either.
Hello, Mona has ears and feelings.
And ovaries that aren't getting any younger.
Good evening, I'm Ron Brown. I'm here to offer a brighter future for San Francisco.
We don't want one.
Allow me to begin again. I'm running for County Board of Supervisors, and I'd like your vote. And yours. Oh, and yours.
Clean up the town with Ron Brown. You're a Democrat. And cute. Come on in and tell me more.
My mission is to gain...
Good. So are you single?
Oh, God, she's doing it again.
Do you have any children? Are you making any kind of payments to women on a monthly basis?
I'm not a husband or a father, and the only woman I have financial ties to is my mother. I manage her portfolio. You need to know all this before I get your vote?
No, I need to know all this before you date my daughter. Then you get my vote.
Man, am I glad I found Camille. I do not miss feeling alone and desperate.
Let me remind you what it feels like.
Mona, get in here and meet Ron Brown. He's a politician who's free Friday night.
Ron Brown? I got your pothole in the mail, man. It works good. Hey, you got my vote. And if you run for re-election, I can use a can opener, man.
I was thinking fanny packs, but I'll talk to my people.
Here's a single voter who also happens to be free on Friday.
Hi, Mona.
I have to apologize for my mom.
Why don't you apologize over dinner on Friday?
I don't think she's gonna let up till we go out. Say, Friday?
I have to check my calendar.
I checked. You're free. You just got yourself 3 votes. If my cats could vote, you'd have 7.
Look at these adorable booties. I got 6 in every color.
That's a lot of booties.
2 for the baby, 4 for Coco. I don't want my precious to feel left out when the baby comes. Yeah.
Hey, Dee-Dee's. Listen, I got a date. Now, does this skirt say conservative working girl or just working girl? Hello, did you hear me?
Oh, I'm sorry, dear. I couldn't get past the I got a date part.
My mom fixed me up, but I do have a date.
Hey, my mom fixed me up too with this guy I haven't seen since I was a kid. We were in Jack and Jill together.
It's a club for African-American children of a certain social standing, and by certain, I mean rich.
My mom calls it daycare for the hoity-toity negroidy.
Anyway, all us Jills had a crush on this guy. I never got up the courage to say hi.
Well, my guy has a vision for a brighter San Francisco, and he gave me a button with his picture on it.
Oh my God, that's my guy, Ron Brown.
My guy is your guy?
We can't both date the same guy.
I don't even like sharing a salad with you.
Isn't this an interesting coincidence? But it'd be foolish to walk away from such an eligible and handsome man.
I don't know, Mom.
You're not the first sisters to face this dilemma. The time, 1978. The place, the disco hut. Vivian and I both had our eye on Wayne. He was the Travolta of Tucson. Between the two of us, we boogie, oogie, oogie that boy right in the traction.
Mom, the point, please.
The point is, dating the same man didn't jeopardize our relationship. My stealing a man from Vivian did. But that was years later. Her fault. And not relevant to this parable. What is important is that Ron is a wonderful man, and there's no harm in playing it out.
It just feels kind of icky.
Yeah, like white trash, but black.
All I'm saying is you should keep an open mind. I mean, odds are if he likes Dee Dee, he won't like you. And if he likes your sister, well, we really don't need to go down that road now, do we?
Mona, where have you been? Ron Brown just called. He wants to know if we're still on for the night.
Really? He called?
Well, I called him, but he still wants to know if we're on. Well, he knows we're on because I told him. The point is, Ron Brown was on the phone.
Ma, I can't believe you called him.
Yeah, Mona and I aren't really comfortable seeing the same guy.
Well, clearly you ladies don't read USA Today. Here's what it said in a nutshell. There ain't no more men. Opportunities like this don't come around every day.
Well, Dee-Dee, if both our moms feel this way, maybe we are missing something.
And it'd be nice to get reacquainted with Ron.
Then we all agree. You know, I've always regretted the time I let a good man go.
Oh, not another story about Dad.
I said a good man. I could have been Mrs. Lou Rawls. Oh. There I was, answering phones at the United Negro College Fund telethon. He winked at me, and you know what I did? I tell you what I didn't do. Lou Rawls.
Ron's gonna be here any minute, and look at me. My hair's frizzy, my makeup's uneven, and how did this dress get so small? He's never gonna like me.
Oh, will you stop that loser talk? I did not raise a loser. I raised a beautiful girl who's got everything that Dee Dee has. Minus that freak show she calls mother.
Yeah, glad I don't have one of those.
That's right. So get off the ropes. You have the first date advantage. I want you to get out there and knock that Dee Dee right out of the ring. And remember, he's a politician, so don't mention you smoke pot.
I don't smoke pot.
What about that night you came home soaking wet, ate 2 whole jars of Jif, and then couldn't stop talking about the delicious tap water?
I was pushed in a pool. I hadn't eaten all day, and I was 16 with a lazy eye. I just wanted to fit in.
Okay, let's focus. Now, Ron went to Yale, so no George Bush jokes. He was on the debate team, so don't give him any lip. And he played 4 varsity sports, so remember, hockey's the one with ice.
Oh, you got all that from his pamphlet?
Honey, I've got a computer, a single daughter, and time on my hands. I Googled the hell out of him.
You did research for me? I'm touched.
Don't be. I did it so we could beat those sedity Dee-Dees. Okay, baby. Showtime.
Get the Ma, what are you still doing here?
I will ask the questions. You've got some explaining to do, young lady. When I tell you to come home at 12, I mean 12, not 10:30. So how'd you mess it up?
Actually, we had a nice time. And yes, I got a good night kiss, and he wants to see me again.
Yes! We're ahead. That's practically 2 dates before Dee Dee even has one.
Ma, we don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, after he goes out with Dee Dee tomorrow, he may end up liking her.
Then don't give her any tips.
Well, don't worry. We agreed we wouldn't talk until after we both had our dates.
Well, I didn't agree to nothing. You think it's too late for me to call Big Dee Dee?
I'm sure she's asleep.
Perfect.
I had a great time tonight. You seem so comfortable around all those dignitaries.
Well, I did go to Miss Felicia's finishing school. Then Miss Felicia became Mr. Felicia, and the school closed.
That would explain your firm handshake.
Well, I can do more than shake hands. Oh my God! You scared me to death! What are you doing in my tub?
My tub is being resurfaced. And I must say, the jets on the bottom were worth the extra money. So tell me, how did our date go?
Champagne and dinner at the top of the mark, and an invitation to cocktails next weekend with the senator.
Excellent. I'm sure that puts us ahead of the competition.
You mean Mona?
Don't get chummy with the enemy. Team Dee Dee is in it to win it. Ooh, that's catchy.
Don't you think you're getting a little carried away?
The only thing that's getting carried away is Phyllis on a specially reinforced stretcher. Besides, local government is just the first stop on Ron Brown's train to the White House. I mean, he's going to need a first lady. Oh, you will set fashion trends for all of America. And when I say you, I mean me. Phyllis, the blouse must be really well made. It just holds up year after year.
Ever notice when some women are pregnant, they look pregnant, but others just look fat? If you look in the mirror, you'll see.
Oh, well, the burden of the fertile. By the way, after I give life, I'll let you have my maternity clothes. You'll love the extra room to jiggle around in.
I would love to stand here and watch you retain water. But I brought Mona something for her next date with Ron.
Dee Dee's got another date with him, too. And if it's anything like the two of us, well, we know how this will end.
I'm not rolling over this time.
Maybe that was a problem last time.
You know, that's the beauty of having children. We get to correct the mistakes of the past. My baby is getting Ron Brown.
She can have what's left after Dee Dee is done.
Bring it on, big girl.
Hi! Just came over to say hi. Haven't talked to you in a while. Boy, your hair looks good. Okay, so do you like Ron or what?
Yeah, I like him. How about you?
I like him too.
Oh, well, Ron and I have a connection.
Ron and I have a connection and a history.
My mama set me up with him first.
Okay, here we go.
Spencer, what are you doing?
Removing weapons. It's always the innocent bystander who gets cut.
Nobody's getting cut. We are two mature women having a mature discussion.
And I think the only mature thing to do is for both of us to stop seeing him.
Isn't there any other mature thing we could do?
Mona, we took a risk going out with the same man, and I don't care what our moms say. Great guys will come and go, but none of them is worth losing a sister over.
Not true. If The Rock walks through that door, you're dead to me.
Come on, Mona. Goodbye, Ron.
Goodbye, Ron.
Maybe we should go for ice cream more often.
Oh, we will. So, tell me more about the life of a politician.
Well, basically, everything's a compromise. Take ice cream. I hate vanilla, but I eat it because it's non-controversial.
Then I guess you don't want any of my caramel decadence.
Sounds scandalous.
Look over there! A baby, a rich person I smell votes.
Good eye, man. Be right back. I can't believe y'all with Ron Brown behind Dee Dee's back. Look, I know from experience, you do not want to cheat on a black woman. They will cut the crotch out of all your FUBU.
Spencer, I really like this guy.
But you and Dee Dee threw your buttons down.
Well, I pinned mine back on. See?
Don't get me wrong. I understand the games you confused single people play. Before Camille, I was forced to juggle women and keep all those complicated lies straight, too. One time, I even had to fake a Jamaican accent all through dinner, and that's not so easy to do, man.
You didn't make it to dessert, did you? Look, I'm weak, he's hot, and he's almost finished kissing that big-headed baby, so please take your bad accent and go.
Okay, but when these chickens come home to roost, me don't want to be around the in-house.
No way, this is not happening.
It's not what you think.
Yes, it is. You have on your date shoes. You're on a date.
Listen, I thought dating sisters was a bad idea, but I took a poll in the office and 75% were in favor of it.
Shame on you after we threw down our buttons.
That reminds me, Mona, I need to swing by the Mission District to pass out a few buttons before our date on Friday.
Your date. Ron, would you excuse us for a moment?
Look, I was gonna break it off with him, but I don't wanna.
Then there is only one thing left to do. Ronald, my sister and I aren't comfortable dating the same man. And since we can't decide, we think you should pick one of us.
We do.
Okay, I pick Mona.
You do? You heard him, he said Mona. That is what you said, right?
Yes, it is. I'm sorry, Dee Dee. I hope there are no hard feelings.
Don't speak. There's nothing more to be said. And you better not be checking out my ass as I walk up the stairs. You know, Mom, this is the first time I've actually been dumped by a guy. I'm not doing this again.
I remember the first time a man was foolish enough to let me go. I was an optimistic beauty, pinned my hopes on a married man who just cast me aside. I then took up with an Italian movie star who didn't mind that I was a prostitute with a heart. Wait a minute. That wasn't me. That was my character from Sweet Charity. Guess this is a first for the both of us. Damn that Ron Brown and his poor taste in women. And the worst part is, I have yet to face the gloat monster who lives under the stairs.
So for you, this was all about beating Phyllis?
Oh, of course not. Maybe a smidge. Okay, I was totally consumed. Pass me the ice cream.
Look at us. This is so sad. Alone, rejected, pigging out.
Oh, my God. We've become Mona and Phyllis.
Then Dee Dee said choose, and he said Mona, that's me. And I said, you do? And Dee Dee's face kind of crumpled all like this, but I was all, yay, inside.
Okay, tell it to me again, just from the face crumbles.
So tell me about this cat. I mean, what's he like to do for fun?
Go out with me.
Yeah, he likes to go out with her.
What do you like about him?
He picked me over Dee Dee.
Yeah, he picked her over the Dee Dees.
Cool. So, Mona, what color are his eyes?
They're, I don't know, probably some color that won't offend the voters. Vanilla.
Anyway, what difference does it make? He only has eyes for Mona.
Well, Camille's eyes are brown with 2 flecks of green in the left and 1 in the right. And you know how I know that? It's because I'm really into her. Maybe you need to look a little closer at why you're really into Ron.
And maybe you need to look a little closer at who is providing you with that liquor. Oh. Hello?
Give me what you got. I can take it.
I decided to exercise restraint.
That's very noble of you.
But that's enough exercise for today. So, how does it feel, big girl, the agony of defeat, or should I say, the big feet?
And so it begins.
What is that sweet taste in my mouth? Oh, it's Victory. Hey, can I borrow one of your shoes? I want to learn how to kayak. Woo! I'm on a roll. Come on, girl, give me both of them. I'm going to build me a catamaran.
Hey,
Hello.
you'll be happy to know I'm not going out with Ron anymore. For real this time.
You didn't have to do that.
That's what my mom said. In fact, she's downstairs making more Ron Brown campaign buttons. She hasn't let go of the dream.
Well, my mother's upset she won't be redecorating the Oval Office. She thinks the big seal on the carpet is just tacky.
Our mothers are a trip.
Yeah. And we can't forget that their relationship is their relationship and not ours. We really got swept up in their competition.
Not me. I just wanted to beat you.
Oh, the ugly side of sisterhood.
Well, what can I say? I liked getting the guy. You know, for a moment, I felt like a Dee Dee.
Being a Mona is great, too. I mean, you get to have a Dee Dee for a sister.
And I'm sorry I dated Ron behind your back. You know, he wasn't even a good kisser. Too conservative with his tongue, too liberal with his hands.
And the life of a campaign girlfriend could get old. I mean, how many fundraising cocktail parties can one go to?
You went to cocktail parties? He had me passing out flyers in Chinatown.
So, I was wondering, not that it matters, but did Ron ever say why he picked you over me? Was it because you're sturdy and can carry more boxes?
No.
Was he a breast man? He liked big, oversized breasts, right?
It's killing you, isn't it?
No, not at all.
You know, it does feel good to be a Mona. Big cha-chas and all.
Good morning.
Morning.
Mona, kindly explain the meaning of that email you sent out.
Well, it's very simple. If you want great riches to come to you, you'll send it out to 50 of your closest friends.
Not that email. The one about not wanting to celebrate your birthday tomorrow.
How come I haven't heard anything about this?
Well, I sent it to you too, Ma. Don't you read your emails?
Not since my patient with the multiple personalities got a hold of my address. And Marilyn, the sneaky one, keeps bitching to me about the others.
Mona, what do you have against your birthday?
Gee, maybe the fact that every time I celebrate it, it's a disaster.
Oh, please, stop exaggerating.
Oh, age 6, birthday cake falls in my crotch. Age 8, mistaken for a boy by the clown. Age 14, egg salad sandwiches, 96-degree heat. Age 25, see age 6.
You make a compelling argument, but that doesn't mean that this year can't be different.
That's right. This year will be different because I'm celebrating my birthday exactly how I want to, alone in quiet reflection. I'm not kidding. What I really want is no gifts, no party, no nothing. Agreed?
Agreed.
Good. Tomorrow's already looking up. Let's go.
But listen, Mona, if it makes you feel any better, that clown thought I was a boy, too.
Really? Oh.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me.
Thanks for the ride. The garage swears they will be done with my car by Friday.
Have they figured out what the problem is?
Oh, yes, the mechanic narrowed it down to the car being a piece of crap. So I know it's out of your way, so appreciate it.
Hey, what's an extra 25 minutes when I can help out my sister?
Oh, that's sweet. Lost the coin towards the fillers again?
Third time this week. Hey, did you get your gift from Mona yet?
Sure did. A big box of nothing. Just like she asked.
Did you get Mona anything for her birthday?
I give her a gift every day. I refrain from telling her what I think of her wardrobe. Believe me, it's killing me softly.
Okay, guys. I know Mona said no gifts, but if there's one thing I know about Mona, it's that she doesn't know what she's talking about. So, tomorrow we are all going shopping. I know the perfect store.
She was pretty clear in that email.
And you believe every email you get?
Not me, sister. I wasted $29.95 on the mail maximizer. Huge results? Hardly.
Happy birthday, baby.
Ah, Phyllis, on your knees in front of another closed door. Well, you know what they say. When one door closes, another one, maybe not in your case.
I can tell by your swollen hooves your pregnancy is coming along nicely.
Jealous, are we? I've got a bun in my oven, and you can't even find someone to light your pilot.
Hold up, Mommy Oldest. Do you happen to know why that mini-man Charles won't return my calls?
Because he has caller ID?
Look, I want him to help me buy Mona a car. How did you get him to buy Dee Dee's?
I'm afraid you can't use the method I used.
Well, then I'm just gonna have to give him a little FaceTime. If the mountain won't come to Muhammad, then Muhammad will go to the mountain. And the mountain ain't gonna like it.
I knew you guys couldn't keep away. Oh, yes, this is Mona Thorne. Well, I never really thought much about my long-distance service. Sure, I got time. No, I'm not kidding. Could you tell me more about the Connections Plus plan? Maybe I'll treat myself. After all, it is my birthday. Yes, it is. Well, of course I have better things to do than talk to a telemarketer. No, don't go. I was just kidding. Tell me more about the near, far, wherever you are plan. Hello? Hello?
Whoa, $150 for a glass horse with an icicle on his head?
It's a unicorn.
Oh, $150 for a unicorn with an icicle on his head?
Put it down, walk away, and stay there.
Yeah, Spencer, show some class. Dee Dee was thoughtful enough to bring us to this pretentious boutique of unusable crap-a-duty.
Haven't you ever heard of birthday karma? You give a nice gift, and then the karma gods reward whoever's birthday comes next, i.e. mine in 3 days and 3 hours.
Hi, I'm Casey. Let me know if I can help you with anything. By the by, if you're looking for a novel gift, we just got in some darling Guatemalan teapots.
Oh, Dee Dee, buy me a Guatemalan teapot, por favor.
Dee Dee? Dee Dee Thorne?
Mm-hmm.
They talked about you in training. You are a legend here at Gittleson's.
Oh, I'm sure that's not true.
Law student, impeccable taste, can't resist the impulse buy. Forget I mentioned that last part. Now, we just got these in from Austria. Very shiny.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, and it would go so well with your eyes.
Actually, I'm looking for something for my sister. But maybe she let me borrow it. Nah, that's not fair to her. I should buy this for myself.
How I love tiaras. You know, wearing one got me out of Little League.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Mr. Too Good to return my calls.
Phyllis, I've been meaning to call you back.
Well, apparently meaning doesn't translate into doing.
Listen, I'm on my way to a
This
meeting.
won't take long. Look, Mona needs a new car, and you know what you're gonna do? I'll tell you what you're gonna do. You're gonna pony up half. That's what you're gonna do.
Whoa, 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 back it on up a second. I'm not doing anything because you say I should.
FYI, people, this is my ex-husband.
Phyllis, I have a meeting.
You certainly do. And we're going straight to old business.
Hi, come on in.
Well, thank you, Kit Kat.
It is so great to see you.
Are you being held against your will? Should I press my panic button?
Why? Would someone come? Would they bring a cake?
Oh, stop it! You're behaving like a mixed breed.
What's Coco doing on a leash?
Well, since I'm pregnant, I can't carry her anymore, but she refuses to accept that.
So, did you come by to wish me a happy birthday?
Of course. Happy birthday, Peanut Butter Cup.
You had no idea, did you?
Not the foggiest. I'm sorry, it's this pregnancy brain. Normally, I'd remember.
You never remember.
True, but this year I'm blaming it on the pregnancy. Anyway, Dewdrop, have you seen Dee Dee?
Huh. You know, I could have sworn we were just talking about you not remembering my birthday, and you kind of just brushed by it. You do that a lot. You know, I'm sick of people making a big deal about birthdays and then never bothering to follow through. I mean, what? Nobody cares?
How long have you been alone in this apartment? Maybe you need some company. I mean, Coco can stay. Coco's a great listener. Oh, dear Lord. She's gone. My precious is gone.
She probably just ran down the hall.
Oh, this would be such a perfect time for a sedative. Damn my fertility.
Coco!
What a depressing room. I'm so glad I got Dee Dee her own washer dryer.
Dee Dee has her own washer dryer. Coco! Oh. Oh, Coco! There she is.
Coco, I have a brisket biscuit in my purse. Come here, sweetheart. You're so good, girl. Come to mama. Come on, baby. Oh, now let's talk about your verbal assault on a defenseless pregnant woman.
Oh my God, it's an earthquake!
And Mona has this crazy idea that her birthday is always a disaster, and a new car will prove that good things can happen. Even...
It's the big one! It's the big one! We're trapped! We're trapped! Drop and roll! Duck and cover! I'll get on top of you!
Is it over? Please say it's over. You all right?
I'm fine. Let's go.
Gladly.
Oh. There's something blocking the door. It must be the candy machine.
Now, why would Charles put a candy machine in a building this small? I guess we're all stuck here for a while.
Just Coco, you, and me. What are we gonna do? Nobody knows we're down here.
Potato cake. There's so many people that can't live without me. They'll find us soon. If not my family, my sales team in Neiman's. Let's see.
Oh, please don't tell me you're gonna eat a brisket biscuit.
I know you and your mother have seen some lean times. Oh. But no, dear. I've got fruit, pate, pickles, fried olives, McNuggets. A pregnant diva's always prepared.
I think it stopped. Is everybody all right?
Yeah. Man up, Spence. It's over.
Wow, that was my first big quake. We don't have those in New York. Just blizzards and muggers. I miss it.
It's all right, Spencer. Let's go.
Do you still want the bracelet?
How can you think about jewelry at a time like this? I've got to find out if my family's okay. Charge it to my account. Now, would you please open this gate?
It doesn't seem to be working.
Well, there's got to be a manual override, so why don't you find it and we'll be on our merry.
I'm sorry, I missed that day of training. I had to get Nelly Furtado tickets.
Oh my gosh, I love Nelly Furtado. Was it great?
Oh, great does not begin to describe Nelly Furtado.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed yourself, because now we're trapped in this bougie hellhole.
Pipe down, ladies. Now, why don't you girls try and get that door open, and I'm gonna call for help. And if my sister spends her whole birthday alone, even though that's what she claims she wants, it'll be on your head, Casey.
Oh. I swear he was a man when we came in here.
Nothing working, nothing moving. We're stuck.
Would you relax? You've already talked to Dee Dee, Mona, and the Jolly Ball Giant. They're safe. Don't be such an antsy little man.
We gotta get out of here. We're running out of air.
Sit down. Sit. Come on. It's always worse with my patients. Now, I want you to close your eyes and breathe deeply. Visualize a peaceful scene.
So you're not here?
Do you want help in that? Now, it's a warm and sunny day. Birds are singing. And you're driving down the coast with Mona in her brand new car.
How can you be so calm?
I found a stretch mark this morning. God is not going to punish me twice in one day.
Well, I'm ready for a break in the excitement. Big earthquake on my birthday. Now I'm trapped in the laundry room with my stepmother.
It sounds so Cinderella-ish, as if I favor one daughter over the other. Isn't there anything else you can call me?
Well, I guess I could call you a tall lady who married my father.
Or I could call you Odd Plate at Thanksgiving.
I got a good one. How about Mona?
No, I don't like that.
Do you even realize you have never called me by my name?
What do you mean, Ginger Snap?
That, right there! I've been every variation of cookie, candy, insect, and squash known to man. But never Mona.
I wasn't aware of that, Butternut.
Hey,
Oh, I actually fell asleep.
I know. You still drool. So you feel better?
Yes, thank you. How long have we been stuck in this hot box anyway? 4 hours?
20 minutes.
Feels longer.
Like our marriage. 722 days of hell.
We did have one good day.
The day I signed the divorce papers?
Actually, I was talking about the day that Mona was born. It was an amazing day. She was so beautiful.
Still is.
What were we thinking having a kid so young? I remember the day at the hospital. You were pushing, I was panicking.
Yeah, as usual, I was doing all the work. You were taking all the credit.
You never let anything go.
No. So why won't you help buy Mona a car?
I will.
You what?
It's only fair. Dee Dee got one out of me. Mona should too.
So I finally wore you down.
The only thing that you've worn down is my will to live. Phyllis, I've never had a problem taking care of our daughter. You just never let me do the big things for Mona. So why the change of heart?
Did you know that Mona hates her birthday? Our daughter hates the day she was born, Charles. So, who's supposed to dig her up out of that funk? Us, her parents. But we gotta do something big, and we've got to do it together.
I hear you. So the next time Mona needs something, just ask. But know that I won't be responding to your demands. I didn't on our wedding night, and I won't now.
Okay, Charles, but unlike our wedding night, I'm leaving this elevator satisfied.
And then there was this time, and this was wonderful. A bunch of us took a balloon ride over Sonoma and then had a fabulous champagne brunch.
Wow. If my birthdays were like that, I wouldn't hate them so much. Which is probably why I got a little testy with you earlier. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, too. I promise I'll remember your birthday next year. Sweetie, if you put all your hope into one day, you're bound to be disappointed. Why not celebrate every day?
Never thought about it that way.
And the bonus is, if you don't make a big deal about your birthday, no one can keep track of your age.
How old are you anyway?
I'll never tell. They'll have to cut me open and count the rings. Here's to staying 35 forever.
I'll drink to that.
Oh, I think someone just wished you a happy birthday.
You felt a baby kick?
For the first time. Go ahead, feel.
I felt something.
I think the baby likes you. Go ahead, Bill. Get.
Oh, that is amazing.
Actually, that was me burping.
Oh.
Hello, anyone in there?
Yes, we're here. We're here.
We'll have you out in a minute.
Yes.
Well, I guess the picnic is over, Mona.
Or just starting.
Whee!
I gotta say, it is nice to be with everybody on my birthday.
Oh, see, Mona, even Mother Nature couldn't let you be alone.
I won't let you be without an awesome gift.
Wow, this is beautiful. I can't believe you didn't keep it for yourself. Well, at least this birthday was memorable. Had a picnic, survived an earthquake, and with my new long-distance plan, I can call Guam for free on the weekends.
Mona, where did you get these crackers? They taste just like brisket.
I think you've had enough, Ma.
Good. You'll give her strong teeth and a shiny coat.
Guess what Dad's giving me for my birthday? A brand new car!
Hey, that was my idea.
And now is not the time to quibble about credit.
Quibble? Don't tell me not to quibble. I quibble when I want to quibble.
Why do we always have to quibble when you want to quibble?
Ah, these are the moments I missed growing up.
See, you I'm trying to take all the credit.
Knock, knock. Just looking for little D. Hi, Fig Newton.
Oh, I see your pregnancy is agreeing with you. Mostly in the hips.
Oh, Phyllis, always ready with a clever pregnancy barb. I'll be sure to return the favor when you're with child. If I can get past the Ripley's Believe It or Not cameras.
What's in the bag?
Something fun I thought we could do together before the baby comes.
Oh, you remembered you got us the Joy Luck Club.
Even better, birthing videos. I've got Here Comes Baby, The Crowning Moment, and Don't Look Down, A Mother's Guide to Surviving Labor.
Oh, wow, lucky us. Hey, Mona.
Before you ask, I'm busy.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me.
Good morning, music people. Hey. Camille, I gotta tell you, it's so good to finally have someone around here with a fashion sense unlike the norm.
Hey, the norm is on a budget.
And has a divine sense of style.
Thank you, Camille. Hey, don't we still owe you a final payment for the cover shot you did of Adonis?
I'm not sure, so I'm going to say yes. Spencer, I'll stop by your office when I'm done at the art department. Mwah.
I always love that third one. Now say something nasty.
Not here. I'm not a dirty little schoolgirl.
But if you were, what would you say?
You're all twisted. I'll see you later, honeypot.
All right.
Honeypot?
Because I'm sweet and lickable, all right?
Oh, is that why you missed the meeting this morning?
What meeting? Nobody told me about a meeting.
That's because we have it every Monday morning. They probably assumed you knew by now.
Guess it's not going to look too good when I duck out early.
Oh, well, we don't have to be at Bar Deluxe till 10. Chris Pierce is the closing act.
Yeah, about that.
Uh-oh, that's your something bad's a coming tone. Followed by your I should have said something sooner, but I'm a doofus move. What up, Spence?
Camille's taking me to a wine tasting.
This is the third time this month you've canceled on me. Do you want to sign this group or what? Adam, is this fair?
ITC, invisible till commercial.
Come on, Mona. Just let me slide one more time. I'll make it up to you, I promise.
Fine, I'll just go without you. Have a good time with Camille.
Thanks. You know you're my girl, right?
Hey, put a sock in it, honeypot. I hate going to clubs by myself. You know how pathetic it looks?
No, but I'm picturing you, and you're right. It is sad.
Hey, you want to hang out tonight?
A last minute you'll do because I'm desperate date? Seems just like prom all over again.
We can stop by the Gap and check out the cute new salesman.
I'll be moosed and ready by 8.
All right.
Hello. Sorry I'm late.
Late? Ooh, what's going on?
Well, I'm turning your old bedroom into the baby's nursery. So I have a few of your things packed up. Okay, all of your things.
Wait, the nursery? Why my room?
Well, it's closest to the nanny's bedroom and the furthest away from mine. I adore my little lump of love, but Mommy needs 8 hours of shut-eye to shine, dear.
You saved all your childhood crap? I sold all mine for Duran Duran tickets.
You seem shocked, dear. Didn't we talk about this?
No.
Oh, my. I'm afraid that's my fault. This pregnancy has added 100 things to my to-do list, and I swear, if I don't write it down, it won't happen. Oh, I did write it down, and it still didn't happen. Oh, boo.
Don't worry about it, Mom. It's fine.
Thank you, dear. Now, I really must scoot if I'm going to make my pregnancy yoga class. If I don't get there early, the hefty third trimester girls take up all the mirror space.
What am I gonna do with all this?
You could start by returning some library books. Are you there, God? It's me. Margaret is 10 years overdue.
Hey! It's my baby adorable doll, Sissy.
I remember that damn doll. You talked to her more than you talked to me.
Sissy says don't touch that, Mona. It costs a lot of money.
Why do you spend so much time with that stupid doll anyway?
Because she's nicer than you, and she doesn't bend my fingers back. What's that, Sissy? Sissy says I'm pretty, and you stink.
That dumb doll can't talk. Sorry, I'm wrong. Sissy says ouchie.
What? Sissy had a very weak neck.
No, Mom, it's fine if you have to miss my moot court competition. After all, I only gave you 5 weeks' notice. Of course, the nursery painter's schedule is more important. Well, good luck with the Adventures of Coco mural. Bye.
Hey, I don't need special sauce and 409 on my burger.
Sorry.
Okay, you're obsessively cleaning. Something's wrong. What, miss the annual Prada sale?
Prada doesn't go on sale, Mona.
Problems with law school?
Please. please. Some torts, some Ritz, subject, sustain, piece of cake.
Gain a pound?
I work in ounces, and no.
Wait a minute. Are you worried about being edged out by the baby?
Come on. I'm a grown woman. It's just developing a head. I mean, what do I care if the baby's getting my room and all my mom's free time?
Yeah, I can see you're completely fine with it.
Sure am. This baby is bringing nothing but joy into all of our lives. You done with this?
Is it true what they say about the way that we're living our lives? It's not right, out of sight, out of mind, as we rape Mother Earth for all that she's worth before it's too late. Stones we send to a land with our fists hit or miss. The people resist, praying for one more day. This should be a good time to be living. Now would be a great time to start giving before it's too late. This should be a good time to be living. Stop taking and stop giving before it's too late. For one more day. For one more day. For one more day.
I think they're awesome. Do you think we should try to sign them?
How the hell should I know? I answer phones.
Sorry, force of habit. I keep thinking you're Spencer.
I can see the confusion, you know, since we're both tall, buff, and black.
Adam, who are all those strangers in our VIP seats?
That's Jamal, Sean, Brendan, and Vincent, my new crew. I make friends fast when I serve up Cristal.
Aren't you the big spender?
No, you are. I put this on the delicious tab. Gotta love the perks.
I don't know. Something's off. What do you think? I couldn't agree more.
Perfect. Move furniture all you want. You're still not the baby anymore. You heard me. You're being replaced.
Mona, I think something's wrong with me.
I've known that for 23 years.
I'm serious.
I can tell. I haven't seen you without full makeup since you were 10.
That wasn't my fault. The doctor wouldn't let me wear foundation over my chicken pox. But can we focus on what I'm going through now?
Sorry, you were saying?
Last night, I had a bit of a mental episode of sorts.
Like, you think you're going nuts, though?
Not my words, but yes. I know this sounds loony, but I swear I heard Sissy talking to me last night. And not in that good, you're pretty Mona Stinks way.
Hey, if you're gonna clean with 409 and Pine Sol, you gotta open some windows.
Mona, I didn't know what to do when you weren't home, so I just sat frozen in a corner, staring at the doll.
Why?
'Cause I was thinking, if it can talk, it can walk to the kitchen and get a knife. Yeah, and I haven't slept a wink. I mean, that's why I look like...
A hot mess.
Again, not my words, but yes. I don't know what to do.
Well, it sounds like you had some sort of psychotic break, which makes me think of my mother.
Your mom hears voices?
No, but she gets paid a lot to help people who do. You should talk to her.
You really think she can help me?
She helped a guy who thought he was a potato. If she could get him to take off his aluminum foil, she can help you.
Well, thanks for sharing your world with me, yet again.
I always wanted to go to the Skating to the Oldies night. How fun was that?
Yeah, fun. I especially love how they suddenly reverse directions in the middle of the song and everyone charges at you until you end up in the middle of the rink clutching the carpet pole.
But when they played Like a Virgin, you were leading the pack.
I was skating for my life.
Hey, it's Spencer. friends. I'm having sake with Camille at this cool sushi spot. Thought you might want to stop by. Call me back. Peace.
Ooh, sake, sushi, and other people. Thank God.
Oh, we ain't going. I'm not some charity case.
Oh, come on, Mona. It's been you and me. A lot. I should share you with others.
But I like just you and me. Hey, I know. Let's go to breakfast tomorrow. I'm cool with the busboy at Denny's, and he'll give us the hookup on real eggs and clean forks.
Darn, tomorrow doesn't really work for me. I've got church.
Oh, I really need to go to church. What church do you go to?
The Church of Believers in Fellowship. Amen. It's kind of an underground thing.
Well, that sounds
No visitors allowed. Well, then how about, why don't we just play it by ear? No plans, just come what may. Okay, see ya.
Now, are you sure you're ready for this, Ma?
I'm a professional. I work with lots bigger nutcases than your sister. I've got my tape recorder, my tissue, and my reconditioner.
Looks like a rubber band to me.
It is, but I don't get paid $100 an hour to call it that. It's an exercise in self-help I use on my patients. See, they snap the rubber band to keep them from making negative statements. And since Dee Dee will be talking about her mother, I need to be open-minded and objective about that big-headed Wigosaurus. Hey, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Can I see a copy of your diploma?
Hello. Ready? I've never been to a therapist before. I hope I'm dressed right.
You're dressed very casual, sane. And I just want it noted, for once, I'm not the one who needs the help.
Dee Dee.
Okay, fix me.
You're not crazy enough to lie down. Sit up.
Oh, good. God, can you imagine what my mom would say if she knew I were here?
I'm sure she would be very supportive. Now, Dee Dee, I thought a lot about our session on the phone. We all have challenges in life, and this new baby, it's one of yours.
But my mom and everyone else seems so comfortable about the baby, so sure about it. And I'm just not.
Well, that's because you're used to being the center of attention in your parents' life. But now, you're going to have to share that spotlight. Look, I know dealing with change is hard, and it can manifest itself in unusual ways.
Like hearing a doll talk?
Dee Dee, that doll didn't talk. That was just you talking to yourself. And it was obviously triggered by stress. It's perfectly natural.
So I'm gonna be okay.
Absolutely.
Then, can I ask you about this dream I keep having? See, I'm being chased down this endless hallway by a dwarf with Louis Vuitton skin. What do you think that means?
It means you better lie back down. Now, this dwarf, does it look like your father?
So, did she fix it?
I think so. Your mom says I've been suppressing my feelings about the baby, so now I need to express myself without fear of repercussion. And in that spirit of healing, I hate your skirt.
Why does your healing have to hurt me?
It's a process. Work with me. And I still have some guilt about being so petty.
Oh, Dee Dee, it's okay to feel what you feel. You're a little old to feel what you feel, but you still feel it. I had the same emotions when you were born.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I remember the first time I laid eyes on you. You were all cute and sweet with the prettiest head of hair you'd ever seen, till I cut it all off with my big bird safety scissors.
You always told me that the hair fairy made it fall out because I was bad.
Yeah, but now I think you're old enough to know the truth.
Your cat didn't run away.
What?
All right, what's wrong with you? You haven't returned my calls, answered my pages. You haven't even dropped by my office to check on me. I mean, how do you know I'm not dead under my desk or something?
Because you keep calling and paging me.
So what did I do now that I didn't know I did that I should be sorry for doing?
Everything's not about you. I do have a life that doesn't revolve around Spencer Williams, believe it or not.
Believe it not! Mona's been using me to fill her schedule because you're too busy and she has no one else to play with.
That's not true. Adam, I hang out with you because we have fun together.
Mona, I'm small, I'm thin. I don't have the sheer bulk that Arnold Schwarzenegger here does. You can't lean on me. I'll break. Now, you kids clear the air and leave me out of it. Unless there's something juicy, in which case I'd like to be kept abreast.
So what's up with you? Why haven't we been doing anything lately?
Because you've been busy with Camille.
Well, you've been busy with Adam.
Well, I've only been busy with Adam because you've been busy with Camille.
Well, I've been busy with Camille because we've been, busy getting busy.
You got me there. Adam won't even slow dance with me.
Look, just because I have a girlfriend doesn't mean you're not still my girl. You know you can always count on me.
I know that. It's just, I miss you. And I'm torn between being happy for you and sad for me.
Hey, this being in love thing is new to me too. But we'll find a balance.
Wow, you're in love with her? And here I was being petty trying to replace you with Adam.
Yeah, about that. You might want to raise the bar a little.
Finally found the McGilvray birthing video. I've been so looking forward to this. Now, this really shows the beauty of natural childbirth. Oh.
Wow! They really cut to the chase, don't they?
I think we know how this ends.
Yeah. That's right. You've been through this before with me.
Yes, but back then when you gave birth, you weren't expected to be involved. You just laid back and let the tranquilizers work their magic.
Mom, I need to talk to you about something. It's about the baby. I just think it's important for us to be completely open about our feelings.
Oh, thank goodness. I have so much to say.
You do?
I know on the outside I am the spitting image of polish and perfection, but underneath, I'm scared to death.
You are?
Oh, yes. And mostly I worry about your father. He has a bad heart, bad knees, bad back. The man's falling apart. How is he going to push a swing?
I'm sure Daddy will be fine.
And then there's me. I don't think I have it in me to do this all over again. I mean, yesterday, I nodded off in the Saks dressing room. If it wasn't for my cell phone ringing, I still might be perched there in my La Perla half-slip.
That is kind of scary.
And my social circle, I mean, we bond over foreign travel and fine wine, not nipple confusion and gymboree. I know, I should just be thankful for this blessing. I'm ashamed for feeling so selfish.
Mom, you're human. It's okay to feel what you feel.
If only I could have a drink to numb the guilt. Or at least a Botox shot to hide the worry. Now, what were you going to say, dear?
It's not important now. What is important is that this child is going to change all of our lives for the better. And we'll adapt and we'll get through it together.
God, I love you so much. Sometimes I wonder if I can love another child as much as I love you.
I think you've got enough to go around.
You're a good daughter, you know that?
And I'm going to be an even better big sister. Heck, with your narcolepsy and Daddy's bad bones, this child's going to need me.
Hey, Mona, I'm free. Want to hang out?
Sorry, I already have plans.
Oh, with who?
Oh, hi, honeypot. Mona and I are off for a girls' night out. No blokes allowed.
Yeah, see you later, bloke.
Well, I'll just call some of my road dogs and we'll get our own party started. Shit. I know what's... Adam? Spencer? What's up? So after your nails dry, you want to hang out? Spencer from work, man.
funny I brought up your... Ooh, who died in here and when are you getting rid of the body?
Ma, it's my refrigerator. The repairman's fixing it.
That smell is coming from your refrigerator? But you hardly keep anything in there except batteries and mayonnaise.
I also keep the occasional box of baking soda, although I don't find they work after 3 years.
Well, hello, lovely lady. That is a wonderful perfume you're wearing.
It's called Dove. You might want to try some.
And she's funny, too. I like that.
You know what else is funny? You trying to waste time and drive up the bill so you can keep the compliments flowing, but the clock stops here.
Okay. Just had to replace a coil. Here's your invoice.
Great.
And my friends wonder why I date white women.
Sorry.
What are you apologizing for?
Ma, he was totally hitting on you and you just shot him down. And he can fix things.
Well, he needs to fix his game because it's weak.
At least he's in the game. You're not even circling the stadium.
Hey, I dated this year, and you remember what that got me? A broken heart, and I went up a size in my eating pants.
Even more reason to get back out there. Look at me. I've dated guys who don't have jobs, guys who lie about having jobs, and still I'm committed to going out every Friday night, and you should be too. Not all men are bad.
I know that. Just the ones that are drawn to us.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me.
I want a daily report on the situation until it's resolved.
I would tell your father to wrap it up, but I love seeing him so forceful somewhere other than the bedroom.
You know how some things are better left unsaid? That would be one of them.
I can't believe this tenant downstairs. He's 3 months behind on the rent.
That mysterious guy in 3B? I've never actually seen him, but I know he lives there because Mona steals his Sunday New York Times. She likes to take it to breakfast to look smart.
Yeah, well, she's gonna have to start getting her own subscription because I'm about to begin eviction proceedings. Oh, those long, drawn-out eviction proceedings.
Well, it's not all bad. I have been itching to transform one of these apartments into a closet devoted to Dee Dee's shoes and hats.
Some great investment this building turned out to be. Now I have 3 tenants that don't pay rent.
But Dad, with Mona and me living here, you know that we're safe and happy and developing a loving sisterly bond. Can you really put a price on that?
Yes. $1,200 a month for Mona's and $2,650 for yours since the remodeling.
Well, I can't help with the rent, but I can help with the eviction. We just covered this in property law. I can deal with this situation aggressively and with big, scary-sounding words.
And there is no one more aggressive than Dee Dee when she is backed into a corner. She growls, shows her teeth, arches that back. Wait, that's Coco.
It's nice of you to offer, baby girl, but I think I need to get somebody that knows what they're doing. Excuse me?
I know what I'm doing.
I know you're disappointed. But remember, sometimes we must smile through our sadness, just like your father did when he was married to Phyllis.
Yes?
Hey, Mona, check out this cool eviction notice I just made. Dad is gonna take me so super serious after this.
I don't know, Dee Dee. Dad told you to stay out of this, and this isn't the first time you haven't listened. Do you remember the fish incident? Dad told you to stay away from his saltwater tank.
And for our entree, fish sandwiches. Enjoy. Ew, where'd you get this? I scooped them out of the fish tank, just like at the fancy restaurants.
My yellow goby?
Ooh, Dee Dee, you're gonna get it.
Mona, how many times have I told you not to let your little sister out of your sight when I'm not around?
Yeah, Mona. How many times?
Technically, you were supposed to be watching me. Look, Look, I know what I'm doing with this tenant. If he listens to reason, I won't even need to use this phony eviction notice.
Well, could this whole process wait till after Sunday? I don't want to have to pay $5 just to find out the answers to last week's crossword. Okay, I wouldn't normally ask for compliments, but I am still recovering from jamming a mascara wand in my eye. How do I look?
You look good enough.
Huh. Well, luckily I'm meeting Sammy at Bar Deluxe, which is dimly lit, therefore very Mona-friendly.
Well, I hope there's a repairman in here, because I got something that needs fixing.
Damn, Phyllis, you look hot.
Spencer?
Don't interrupt him while he's talking.
Yeah, but lately he seems to always be complimenting you and creeping me out. Besides, I'm good enough and she's hot. What's up with that?
Hey, I grade on the curve.
So, where you going with your fancy self?
Wherever you're going. I'm taking you up on your offer to go out Friday night, and it's Friday night, so let's go out.
Oh, I thought we'd go out like you'd go one place and I'd go another.
Well, that's not what I thought, so let's go. Oh, and you're driving. Mama might want to have a drink or two.
Come on, Mona, go out with your moms. You're the one who encouraged her, and who knows, maybe she'll pay.
And she did dust off her Matrix outfit. But if I don't take her, I'll never hear the end of it.
And I'll never get to watch all the stuff I recorded on your TiVo.
Okay, Ma, let's go.
Ooh, I can't wait to get down with my bad self.
It's times like this I'm glad my mom lives 3,000 miles away.
Come on, Mona.
Phyllis, what an exciting ensemble. Where you going, 1983?
Yes, and while I'm there, I'll say hi to your original nose, jawline, and teeth.
Ah, the Baron can be so bitter.
And the fertile can be so fat.
I'm pregnant, Phyllis. At least one of us can prove they've had sex this year.
Let's go, Ma. They have free hot wings at the bar before 9.
Ooh, you are lucky I like hot wings. So what are you drinking?
A Pomtini. It's made with pomegranate juice and vodka. Always order a vodka drink, more bang for your buck.
That's my thrifty baby.
Hey, a table's opening up. Let's sit over there so we can watch people.
We didn't come here to watch. We came to turn the beat around.
Okay, don't date yourself or nobody else will. And second, don't leave your drink unattended. I might drink it. And always leave by 1:30.
And why is that?
Because after that, a fight always breaks out over the last single guy at the bar. And I'm tired of losing. I guess this is a lot to learn in one night.
Honey, I was working the scene before you were a twinkle in your father's eye. How do you think you got here?
Unplanned pregnancy?
Don't remind me of sex with your father. To kill my buzz before I even get it. So what do you do next?
Well, I wait for my first drink to kick in. Then I make a lap around the bar to check out the perspectives and let them check me out as I wiggle the goods all while holding in my stomach. And it goes a little something like this. See? It's easy.
Easy to make a fool of yourself. You didn't look like you were looking for a man. You looked like you were looking for a bathroom.
Really? What would you have done differently?
My version goes a little something like this.
Well, if you wanted attention, you got it, George Jefferson.
Just give it time.
I couldn't help but notice that unique walk of yours.
Well, if you like my walk, you'll love my dance. Watch and learn, newbie.
Ian Rogers. Judy Thorne, fellow tenant, second-year law student.
Oh, yeah. Your sister steals my paper.
I have no knowledge of that. But I was hoping you might have a few minutes to chat.
Absolutely. Come on in.
This place is lovely and very well decorated for a deadbeat.
Ah, Cutting to the chase, are we?
Yes. And I see you've got a disconnected smoke detector, you've pulled up the carpets, and you've got faux painted walls, all which violate your tenant agreement, but came out beautifully.
You know, if you find rental infractions such a turn on, you should see my kitchen. I have an indoor grill and no vent.
Maybe later, like tomorrow when you're moving out. I've got an eviction notice right here, but I'd rather it not come to that.
I wondered how long it'd be before you were here doing your daddy's dirty work. But then butting in really is your way, isn't it?
Have you been spying on me?
Oh, please, you people play out half your lives in the hallway. You might want to try solving your family drama in your own apartment.
Hey, this isn't about me. And I suggest you cut your losses rather than face my father in court.
Well, then I guess I have no choice.
Wow. Fix this in 60 seconds. Think I'll treat myself to a manicure.
I mean, you leave me no choice but to report your father to the Housing Commission.
What?
I know all about the violations committed to redo your apartment.
I have no knowledge of that either.
Let me refresh. You turned an attic into a one-bedroom apartment without permits for a full kitchen, jacuzzi tub, or skylights.
And how do you know this?
You're not the only one who's nosed around. So let me tell you how it's going to be. You back off, or you're going to be sorry you ever showed up at my door. The fines for your father will be plenty more than a few months' rent. And I'd hate to add fraud charges for that fake eviction notice. You wouldn't want to visit your daddy in jail now, would you?
Guess all I can say is, see you at the tenant potluck.
Hey, Mona, what's poppin'?
Not a thing, Sammy, unless you count all the people my mom's hooking up.
Oh, you're out with your mom. What's up with that? Does she only have like 2 weeks to live or something?
No such luck.
Oh, this is worse than when she stood up at graduation and yelled, "That's my baby, you go, girl!" She was gonna die of embarrassment.
Oh, I did that 10 minutes ago. No, now she's trying to hook me up.
I have somebody who wants to meet you.
Ma, I can meet my own men.
First of all, no, you can't. Second of all, I was talking to Sammy. Sammy, this is Jason.
Oh. I always thought your mom was really cool.
Going to the bar with my mom was the worst night out I've ever had.
Come on, Mona. We've hung out with your moms before and had a good time.
Well, going out to dinner is different than when she's playing matchmaker. I mean, writing her number on the bartender's arm or yelling to the busboy to back that ass up.
Damn, I can't believe I stayed home catching up on the sex ed channel. Just making sure there's nothing new I didn't know about. There wasn't. And what did you do while your mom was partying?
I guarded the purses.
You guys are not going to believe this. I really screwed things up with that tenant in 3B, and now that squatter's threatening to send Daddy to the big house. Have you people seen Oz?
Dee Dee, all you need to do is tell Dad what you did. The first step is admitting you're wrong.
I have no training in that. Besides, if I don't fix this, then Dad will always question my abilities.
See, this is what helping does. It messes everything up. 1 second, you're giving innocent advice, and the next thing, your mom's in her skin-tight pants wearing her Saturday night ponytail.
Mona guarded the purses tonight.
Ah. Mom, can I talk to you about something hypothetically? Sure. So, I have a friend who's created a bit of a mess. So this friend was doing his or her best to please his or her parent, and now his or her behind is on the line.
So you got involved with that tenant, huh?
I thought I could get the guy out, but he was sneakier than I am, and now I'm wondering if I have what it takes to be a lawyer.
Of course you've got what it takes. Lil D, remember when I ran for chairman of the Yacht Club Charity Bazaar, but then Laney Grimshaw, the prune with the platinum walker, stole it from me? Do you recall the advice you gave me?
I told you that she was old, and if it meant that much to her, you should let her have it.
But I didn't listen. Instead, I snooped around until I discovered that Lainey was using the walker as part of an insurance scam and to get the big stall in the boathouse bathroom. You see what I'm telling you?
I think so.
Sometimes you can't follow the letter of the law. You gotta follow your gut. And if you're dealing with dirt, you gotta play dirty.
So, I should dig up something on Ian and find a way to use it against him.
If that's not lawyer thinking, I don't know what is.
So have you ever had a palm-tini?
No, but I'd like to.
Hey, girlfriend!
No, not again.
Mona, I didn't expect to see you at our spot 2 nights in a row.
Yeah, well, I was hoping our spot wouldn't be so crowded tonight.
And who is this handsome stranger?
This is Chris. Chris, this is
her
my
friend, Phyllis.
Oh, you set up my friend with that chick, Sammy.
Excuse me for a sec, Chris.
So how is that going anyway?
Ma, I really like this guy, so would you mind leaving us alone?
Fine. There are plenty of eligibles here. All I have to do is walk by and let my Jean Latte work its magic.
But when I said leave us alone, I meant leave the building.
Why?
I don't want you here. This is my spot, not our spot.
That is no way to talk to your girlfriend.
You're not my girlfriend. You're my mother, and I wish you would act like it.
Sorry. I thought a mother could be a friend.
Dee Dee, come in. I would say this is a surprise, but there was no denying the vibe between us the other night.
You're right about picking up on a vibe. It's the vibe of a girl who gets what she wants. And I want you out of here.
I really thought you were a lot smarter, but you're obviously not if you continue to annoy me.
I thought you were a lot smarter too. But if you were, you would have worked a lot harder to cover up your secret. That you're an illegal alien.
That's ridiculous.
Rent paid and money orders got me curious, and then I noticed that your phone bill was in someone else's name. I guess those pesky bank and phone people require a social security number that you don't have.
It sounds pretty flimsy to me.
Then I pulled your rental application and contacted your last place of employment. It seems someone's work visa expired several months ago. That same someone stopped paying rent soon after.
I think I need to sit down.
I think you need a new place to live. By Friday. By the way, illegal immigration status trumps building code violations.
You know, you're not a very nice person.
I don't have to be nice. I'm gonna be a lawyer.
Don't worry, I'm not staying. I just came to get my hanging out slippers. Since we're not gonna be doing that anymore, I figure they don't need to be here.
Ma, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for what I said to come out that way. The thing is, as much as I love you, you're kind of cramping my style. And the little style I've got can't afford to be cramped.
What, you were the one who told me to get back out there.
But I didn't know you were gonna go there with me and you were never gonna leave. Imagine Grandma out clubbing with you.
Oh, baby. Can you ever forgive me?
Yes. And I love the fact that you're still a vibrant, fun-loving woman. I just think that you could be vibrant and fun-loving somewhere else. And to that end, I did a city search online and compiled a list of all the bars for people over 40. It's called The Last Stop.
I appreciate the effort, but I think I'll do my own search. In fact, I think I'm gonna start right now.
You got all those phone numbers from the guys at Bar Deluxe?
Yeah, and a few at Baskin Robbins. Hey, I was really upset about what you said to me.
Well, while you go through those, how about if I still keep these here? These are washable, right?
Let's check the smoke alarm in the bedroom.
Hey, Dad.
Ah, there's my future attorney. Nicely done. You know, I'm gonna have to stop thinking of you as my baby and start seeing you as a grown-up professional woman.
I'd like that.
But you realize you're going to have to be a grown-up professional woman without an 800 square foot hat and shoe closet.
To my little sister, who successfully made it through her first year of law school.
Of course, there were a few casualties along the way, the split ends, the canceled brow appointments.
The mysterious patch of dry skin on her forearm.
But she charged it ahead in spite of it all. Here's to beauty under pressure.
To beauty.
So, Dee Dee, what are you gonna do now that your first year is over?
Well, my summer clerkship doesn't start for a few weeks, so I'm throwing a little party tomorrow night to celebrate. Of course, you're invited, and tell Spencer too.
Well, we'll try to make it, but we've been working crazy overtime trying to make a deal with this hot singer, Patina. Maverick wants her so bad, they flew her to Paris. But since all we can afford is a town car to Oakland, we're just gonna kiss her ass till she signs with us.
Hello, girls. Sorry I'm late.
We were just toasting Dee Dee. We polished up the Cristal, but Mona was kind enough to bring a fruity assortment of sparkling wine coolers.
Ah, the twist-off cap. How handy. I guess I'll go next. To my baby girl. I'm sorry. Hello? Hey, Earl, hold on a sec. Listen, it's a conference call with the mayor and the planning commission. I didn't think it would be for another half an hour.
It's okay, Dad. Take your call.
I'm sorry. I really am proud. I love you. Not you, Earl.
Well, since your father dropped the ball, what I think he was about to say was, here's to a beautiful, dynamic, intelligent woman whose accomplishments have made this day possible. To me.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me. Whatever we want, all we need is loving. That's the way I feel it should be. You and me.
Hey, yo. I told you the party would still be jumping. Come on, Mona.
We just went to 7 clubs with Patina. My feet hurt, my ears hurt. I got nothing left.
Well, I'm young and sexy. I still got a little oomph left in me.
Good for you. I'm going to bed. Could you ask Dee Dee to keep it down a little? Oh, good. Looks like this party's about to be finito bonito.
Looking for apartment 4A.
I bet you are, right up there on the left.
Thank you.
You know, the city's getting mighty loose with the dress code. What kind of cop is he?
The kind who carries ready whip in a holster.
I'm here to frisk a naughty first year.
Delilah, what the hell are you doing here?
That's no way to greet someone.
It is at 5 in the morning.
Well, you can't make frozen daiquiris without ice. You got any?
Ice? It's 5 o'clock in the friggin' morning.
Is that a no? Oh, hey, Mona, where have you been? The party's still banging.
Dee Dee, just because school's up for you doesn't mean life's over for other people.
I'm sorry, Mona, but anyone who has a life is at my party. But I promise things will be winding down after the male entertainment is done.
No, Officer Sweet Cheeks hasn't left yet?
No, we're taking turns playing with his
You know,
knife.
I really don't want the details.
He was having so much fun, he called his friends. We had a cowboy, a fireman, and I got to unmask Zora with my teeth.
Ooh, back in detail land. Good night, good morning, whatever.
Whoa. I never really got an answer on that ice.
Okay, baby, comfort is on the way, fresh out of the microwave. Now I want you to relax and think soothing, calm thoughts. I can't believe Dee Dee kept you up all night. You know what that is? I'll tell you what that is. That is just inconsiderate and selfish. That's what that is.
Ma, help me with calm, soothing thoughts.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just know how hard you've been working.
I just need a nap before I go see Bettina perform tonight.
Hey, you want to try a little positive visualization?
Oh, yes, and don't forget to do the voice.
Okay. Now, breathe deep. And imagine yourself surrounded by crystal blue waters on a quiet beach with a muscular spritz boy misting your sun-kissed skin.
Oh, I can see the white sand. I can feel the cool breeze. I can hear the... Damn! I was just about to give the spritz boy maroon key.
Oh, hey, Mona. Hey, Phyllis.
Where was all that noise coming from?
I'm having a new jacuzzi installed.
And whose fool idea was that?
Okay, to the left a little. Careful of those walls now. Yeah, keep it coming, keep it coming. I don't want to see anything has to be repaired with a bucket of spackle and a putty knife. Too late. Phyllis is here. Come to see what pricey porcelain looks like?
I've already seen your teeth. We came here to see what all the racket is about.
And Dee Dee, you put in a new jacuzzi when you moved in.
True, but Mom is giving me the updated model, the Extra Spa 4000. A little gift for doing so well my first year.
She has to bathe, doesn't she?
And now I'll be bathing with 8 superjets located near focal muscle groups. Yay for me!
But why do you have to do this now?
Well, I thought I'd get it done while the other people in the building were at work. What are you doing home?
Trying to take back a few hours of sleep that you stole from me last night.
In Dee Dee's defense, Sugar Cube, she couldn't have known that you were gonna play hooky from work today.
Well, in Mona's defense, Horsefoot, Dee Dee could have at least given her sister a heads up about all this construction.
Okay, look. There's really no need to fuss. It'll only take a few hours to install, and it won't be that loud.
Hey, Mona, I got the stuff we needed. What's that humming sound? Oh, do you need some alone time?
No, idiot. That's Dee Dee's jacuzzi. Yet another way she's keeping me from getting any sleep.
Well, you can't go out with those raccoon eyes. Why don't you sleep while I start looking through these contracts? Here, maybe these earplugs will help.
Why do you have earplugs with you?
You know those awful bands we listen to before Bettina goes on? I don't.
What the hell? My God, there's water dripping from my ceiling.
That's more than a drip. Maybe there's a leak in the roof.
No, the roof isn't above me. It's Dee Dee and her damn tub.
You actually think she's in the tub? Because you know the two of us can jump in with it and work this out. Or I could just stay here and look for a bucket.
This had better be good. I was taking a bath, and I was just about to power up the wave machine.
Well, kiss your waves bye-bye because they're leaking into my apartment.
Mona, I'm sure that the water isn't coming from my jacuzzi. It was just installed. But you might want to talk to someone about that leak.
I am.
Wow, you seem tense. Maybe you need a nice long soak in the Extra Spa 4000. I'll be done in an hour.
I can't believe that water is leaking into my apartment and you don't even care. I guess some things never change.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means I thought you'd grown up, but you're just as self-centered as ever.
Excuse me?
Dee Dee, I've been very patient with you, but I am tired of paying the price. Every time my baby sister, emphasis on baby, decides to throw some wild party or get some supersized water-guzzling tub.
First of all, it's a spa, not a tub. And second of all, I am sick of your bitching. I have done nothing for the past year but try to get close to you. And all you do is find fault with everything I do. Why do I even put up with you?
Put up with me? But for the fact that God made us sisters, I wouldn't even be your friend.
Well, I wouldn't be your friend either.
Well, I said it first.
Well, I meant it more.
Mona, water's shooting from everywhere. What? You might want to get downstairs before your TV starts floating down the hallway.
I'm gonna need that towel.
If I weren't naked, I'd sock you in your big head. What are you looking at, Mr. Kim?
Hello, hello. Oh, my. Is that mildew I smell? Or Phyllis's wet hair?
If you don't want me to use that cheap wig as a mop, I suggest you shut your trap.
Ew, did something die in here?
Not yet.
Dee Dee can't be held responsible for a simple plumbing mishap. Right, Charles?
Well,
Oh, I think she can. If she'd been happy with her old tub, I wouldn't be using my rug as a slip and slide.
Well, Mona blames me for everything bad in her life.
Look,
Why'd you even let her move in this building?
Whose side are you going to take in
And
this?
why don't you ever ask what Mona wants? It's always about Dee Dee, Dee Dee, Dee Dee. You never ask questions for that.
Hey, I'd like a little peace and quiet, damn it.
Come again.
Dee, you had no business doing construction I knew nothing about. It was obviously done poorly and disruptive to all my tenants.
That's right, done poorly and disruptive, so there.
You all should be ashamed for acting so petty. You're grown women. That said, the jacuzzi's being removed tomorrow, and I don't want to hear another word about it.
Won't hear anything from me.
One day you're gonna have to learn to treat each other with a little bit more respect. Like it or not, we're family.
Well, I don't like it.
Well, I like it less.
Well, if it isn't my towel-snatching, tub-blocking sister.
Since it didn't work out with your spa, I thought I would loan you my Econo version. Now, it works better if you kick your legs and you move your hips in a circle really fast.
If you're here to gloat, just get out and take that oversized pocket rocket with you.
Of course I'm here to gloat. You always get what you want. But every 10 years or so, the gods of sisterhood smile on me. Can you feel them smiling?
I do not always get what I want.
Yes, you do. Do you remember that swing set? The one you wouldn't let anyone else play on? And by anyone, I mean me.
Come on, Dee Dee. When is it gonna be my turn? Never.
Now, Dee Dee, let's share. Get off the swing so your sister can have a turn.
Daddy!
Okay, never mind. I'm sorry, Mona. You're the older sister. You're gonna have to be more mature about this. If Dee Dee wants to swing, let her swing.
Now push me. Oh, I'll push you.
That was the first time I saw a swing go all the way around.
Thank God those were my baby teeth.
Well, you deserved it. You were a brat then, and you're a brat now. But this time, Dad agrees with me. And I doubt if even one of your tantrums could change that.
I don't have to throw a tantrum, but this isn't over by a long shot. Hello? Hey, Mom. Oh, my God, what hospital?
Well, what's wrong?
Daddy collapsed with chest pains.
Well, they're gonna tell us something. When are they gonna let me see him? Why didn't I bring the quart size?
Okay, here's what I found out from Dr. Evans. Your dad's having an angiogram, and he makes mid-6 figures, and he drives a Beamer, 7 Series.
My dad?
No, silly. Dr. Evans. You're not the only one looking for information.
I didn't know you worked here, Delilah.
Actually, I'm volunteering, paying off a little community service, Dad.
Community service? What'd you do?
I was accused of improper acquisition of materials.
You got busted shoplifting?
my way sounds better.
This is all my fault. If I hadn't stressed Daddy out with all my drama, this might not have happened.
Now, as much as I'd love to blame you, I'm the one who called him up at midnight to yell at him for having a second child.
Actually, it was 2 a.m. I answered the phone. Don't blame yourselves. I haven't been very happy with Charles lately. And I took every opportunity to tell him so.
I should have just let him call me Chester.
I guess we all played a part.
Not me.
Ma, the last thing you called him was a trolling tweed.
It was a term of endearment.
Look at us talking like he is not gonna make it. He's gonna pull through this just fine. Right?
Hey, he got through 23 years with you. I guess he can survive anything.
The doctor said your father had a heart attack. We won't know how serious it is until we get the test results. So you girls can go see him, but remember, he's still sedated. I wish I were.
Wow, he looks so...
Still.
Daddy, can you hear me?
I think the whole floor hurt you. Let's just let him rest.
It's just so hard to see him like this.
I didn't think he'd look so helpless.
He's always so full of energy.
Always bouncing around with a cell phone on his ear.
Or embarrassing us with some homemade disco move.
And then things change. Just like that.
Yeah, just like that.
Kind of makes you put things into perspective.
I know, Mona, I'm sorry for how I've been acting. It's just that sometimes I can get a little wrapped up in myself.
And I'm sorry I said that thing about not wanting you to be my sister or my friend. I'm really glad you're both.
Me too.
Oh, something's wrong. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
What? You're standing on his ivy trunk with your big boots.
If you don't tell him, I won't.
Charles looked terrible. The poor man's hair was a woolly mess. Luckily, I had some Vaseline and Coco's grooming brush in my bag.
You want some coffee?
Thank you, Phyllis. Make mine with a half a pack of Equal and a splash of hazelnut cream.
One black coffee. Take it or leave it. Oh, all right. What's on your mind?
Well, if you insist on prying. My relationship with Charles has been a real mess lately. I have packed and unpacked my bags more times than I can count. But a voice inside me always says stay. Just one more day.
My voice said, run, girl, and don't forget that cash in the mattress.
Right. Today has made me realize why I stayed. I love that man. And the thought of losing him is more than I can stand. If he pulls through this...
When he pulls through this.
I'm gonna do a better job of taking care of him.
And he needs you.
I have tried to get him to slow down. Charles is just so stubborn. Seems the coffee is affecting my sinuses.
Yeah. They do make it pretty strong.
Whoa, looky here. You two aren't drunk again, are you?
No. Phyllis is just offering encouragement. I knew she listened to people for a living, but I didn't think she was actually good at it.
Hope you feel that way when you get my bill.
Maybe this dark cloud has a silver lining. I mean, look at us, getting along. No talk of cheap clothes or bad hair or big feet. Daddy would be so proud.
It's true.
Yeah.
Hey, gang. I have great news. The angioplasty we did on Mr. Thorne
was successful.
Oh, thank God.
The arterial blockage was minor, so I'm going to refer you to a specialist for follow-up. So with proper diet and rest, he should recover fully.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Evans. Best news we've heard all day.
But I have even better news. We found the missing forceps.
Is that supposed to be amusing?
Well, I just thought you would appreciate a little humor. I mean, after all, laughter is the best medicine.
Did they teach you that in medical school in the Bahamas?
Okay, another misdiagnosis. By the way, Mr. Thorne's awake now, and he requests to see his favorite girl.
That's me! You coming, Ma?
Oh, honey, please. The sight of your father in a loose, thin hospital gown is one I can do without.
Well, it sure is nice to have my whole family here. And you too, Chester. Thanks, Mr. Thorne.
You gave us all quite a scare, sweetheart.
From now on, our job is to keep the stress out of your life.
Mona and I brought you a fruit basket.
And we brought your favorite robe.
Time for your sponge bath, Mr. Thorne.
And that's from me. I'm a little dirty.